Honestly, the first time I walked into a Finnish convenience store, I just stood in the snack aisle staring at the shelves for like 10 minutes. Growing up in Asia, I'm used to snacks being sweet, savory, or full of umami. But here, the flavor combinations are kind of wild. So today I've picked out 9 iconic Finnish snacks and I'm going to rank them into 5 tiers. From tier 1, which means I absolutely love it, all the way down to tier 5, which means just once was enough. This is purely based on my personal taste. I'm so excited to make this video. You're watching Full Stack Nomads and let's get started. Okay, let's start with something that looks completely safe. It's the Fazer's Geisha bar. Wow, it has a really elegant pink wrapper. So let's open it.
A few moments later.
Honestly, the moment you open it, you just smell rich hazelnut. Wow, it's in blocks. Wow, biting into it, the milk chocolate is really silky, and then you hit this soft, creamy hazelnut center. It's completely comforting, and if you like Nutella or Ferrero Rocher, this is just an instant winner. This will be a effortless tier 2 for me. Next up, I found this bag of Suffeli puffs, which is also from Fazer. Yes, another pink packaging. Oh wow. You can see it's like some kind of chocolate beads. They just look like small chocolate malt balls, but when you pick up, it feels so weightless. And you can hear the crunch. Oh wow, the crunch is so loud, and it's not a heavy biscuit inside. It's like a super airy, crispy corn puff. Before you even finish chewing, the chocolate melts and instantly it's just gone. It's dangerous because you can sit here chatting and accidentally eat the whole bag. Definitely going straight into tier 2. Now, this one is where the cultural confusion begins. This is a dual cup snack called Risifrutti. Let's open it. Wow. On one side, you have this thick white rice pudding, and on the other side, you have a bright jelly. I got this mango flavor, and you can get a lot of variety of flavors. I've heard that you're supposed to fold a plastic container to dump the jam right into the rice. But I'm just gonna eat them separately because I think I like it that way. First, I am taking some rice pudding and then mixing it into with some mango jelly. The rice pudding is not really sweet and the mango jam is has a sort of tangy flavor. Back in Asia, rice is almost always hot, savory and eaten as a main meal. So scooping up a cold sweet rice porridge with mango jam sounds kind of backwards in my brain. But it is also true that we have a similar kind of dessert in our culture which is called finni, and it's also made with rice and milk. So it kind of feels the same, but these are not the same, I guess. The rice and milk dessert from our culture is kind of really heavy, but tasting it, it's surprisingly creamy and refreshing, like a cold summer dessert. It's a bit confusing, but I like it. Tier 3. The next one is probably the most famous grab and go snack in Finland. It's called the Risifrutti or the Karelian pastry. I have heard that you are supposed to eat them warm, so I'm just going to microwave one for like 15 minutes and then come back. It looks so beautiful. It's kind of a oval pastry with distinct wrinkled rye edges, and the middle is packed with rice porridge. Let's taste. Oh my gosh, the rye edges are deeply earthy and the rice porridge just melts in your mouth. It really feels like a cozy home cooked breakfast. Absolute tier 1. Right next to the rice pastries, I found this monster. It's called Lihapiirakka or the meat pie. I'm really sorry if I'm pronouncing their names wrong. I will definitely work on improving my Finnish. Visually, it looks like a large golden sugar-free donut, but it smells like a savory burger. As I bought them frozen, I have to microwave it for 1 minute. I've microwaved it for like 1 minute, taking a bite. Wow, it's so heavy. You can see the inside. The dough is really fried and greasy, and the inside is stuffed with a salty mix of rice and minced meat. The rice is not soft though, it's a chewy kind of rice. It is an absolute calorie bomb. You can tell it isn't something you can have for a healthy lunch. This is 100% the greasy comfort food you crave at 2 a.m. after a long night out. It's delicious, but it's intense, so it goes straight into tier 3. The next one is famous for a very specific reason. It's called the Leipäjuusto or bread cheese because it is baked until it gets these beautiful brown charred spots on top. So I cut a small piece from the sides of it and microwaved it so it's slightly warm and glistening. You can see it. I've heard that you're supposed to top it with cloudberry jam. I don't have that. I have fig jam, but I'm gonna first try it on its own. Did you hear that? It literally squeaks loudly against your teeth. The cheese itself is incredibly mild and milky. Now, let's try it with some fig jam. The texture is wild, but the flavor is incredible. So, this is tier 2 for me. Finns are completely obsessed with rye, and these little crackers are almost everywhere. Let's open the packaging. Look at these crackers. They are really thin. You can hear how incredibly hard and crunchy it is. I'm going to try it plain. Wow, it is incredibly hard and crunchy, and it is so dry. It doesn't taste like a buttery western cracker at all. It has a very deep, rustic and kind of sour flavor. On its own, it feels like you are chewing on a kind of wood. You were supposed to eat this with butter or some kind of cottage cheese so that it cuts through the sourness of these rye crackers. It's a solid rustic snack. I'll put it into tier 4 because it has a lot of fiber in it. We have reached the high stakes part of this video. So this is AURA cheese, Finland's legendary homegrown blue cheese. And you can see the intense green and blue veins running through it. Wow. So first I'm going to try a tiny crumble on its own. Whoa. I'm really confused about what to say. I think I need some more time to collect my thoughts about this one. It hits the back of your throat instantly. It is incredibly sharp, salty, and pungent. I have heard that the locals eat it with short and sweet gingerbread cookie, but I don't have it with me. I've heard that cookie balances out its sourness, but I'm just going to try it with the rye crackers. You can see it on top of the rye crackers. When you have a closer look at this, it somewhat looks like a cheese with green fungus on it. I'm sorry. But even with the rye crackers, it doesn't taste that great to me. So plain, it would be like tier 5 for me, and with rye bread, maybe tier 4 or something. And finally, the ultimate final boss, Mämmi. Looking at it in the container, it feels kind of intimidating because it looks like a thick, dark brown paste. But the traditional way to eat it is to pour milk all over it and sprinkle a spoonful of white sugar on top. I am using some cream. I've covered it with cream. I'm going to sprinkle some sugar. The visual of white cream swirling into the dark mold actually looks kinda exciting. Let's find out.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count.
I don't know, my brain expected it to be something better, but it's really sweet. The look is really kind of deceiving. The texture is kind of grainy and heavy, but the cold cream makes it really smooth and creamy. It's definitely an acquired taste, but it's not bad at all. I'll give it a respectful tier 4. So most of these snacks were actually recommended to me by Google Gemini. I hope that I didn't miss anything huge. If any Finns are watching this, please tell me what should I buy next time. If you are not from here, please let me know your thoughts on the comment section below. I really want to see what you guys think. And that is a wrap on the Finnish snack test. Some of these were absolutely genius, and for others, yeah, once was definitely enough. Please show some love by liking, commenting and subscribing so that I can grow my channel and keep bringing these fun videos to you guys. Please let me know what you want to see me try next. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.